Howdy. Howdy. How's it going? This is a pretty last short notice, last resort kind of show, episode 52. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. All right. All right. Sorry about that. I was just checking something. So, hello. This is blinding my eyes, but all right. Episode 52. I'll just start by saying I'm not drinking beer today because, like I said, this is kind of last notice, short notice, whatever the fuck. Because if you have seen the last episode, 51, I was in Mexico. Woo! Sadly, I don't have a beer at my house right now because it's Wednesday and I haven't had the time to actually go buy beer. We came back on Sunday and have school, so whatever, you know, shit happens. So today, we're actually drinking something that I bought at the Cancun airport. Duty free. Boom. It's Johnny Walker Black Label. It's a pretty well-known Scotch whiskey. And I bought it in Mexico, so I said might as well. It's the only thing I have to drink right now, I guess. So here we go. We'll just take a couple of shooters, maybe like 2 or 3. I don't know. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna regret this. Alright. Alright. Like I said, I was in Mexico, so let's cheers to that. Wait, actually, before I do that, kind of late too. It's like 9 o'clock, so I have to wake up at 6 tomorrow. So that's fun. Anyways, it's episode 52. 52, one episode a week. 52 weeks is a year. So I've been doing this for a year, I guess. Which kind of surprises me. It doesn't feel like a year. It feels like a month. Oh, maybe not, but you know. This show has been going for 52 weeks. It's kind of I don't know. It's kind of emotional, you know. Hits me there in the heartstrings. But yeah, I don't know. I've been doing this for a year. I don't know why. But I might as well continue because I have nothing else better to do, I guess. Until I have no beer to taste, I guess the show must go on. And I'd like to thank all the viewers, all the few viewers we have, like the 5 people who actually watched this. I'd like to. This is a toast to you, my viewers. Can I get in the light? So here's to another year of the Badcast. Thank you very much. It's not over yet, but alright, thank you. And here, cheers. Oh, fuck. I haven't drank whiskey in a long time. I haven't taken shots in a long time either. Well, except for the episode 50, but that doesn't count. Whew. Alright. So it's aged 12 years. This little bottle cost me about $12 to $15, I think. Because it's the black label, it's not the red label, it's not the cheapest. A bottle like this, 200 milliliters, of Blue Label. Johnny Walker Blue Label is about $110 at the duty free, so that's without taxes. So that's if you want to go big, get some Blue Label. This is like the mid tier. You got red, you got black, and then you got blue. Whatever, black's good, red's good too. Whatever. All right, let's get the show on the road. So I'll try to make this quick, but I probably won't because I have a lot of stuff to do. First off, Mexico. All right. Goddamn. All right. Should I go like this? Yeah. All right. Woo. I'm sitting like on a stool or of some kind. It's not really sturdy. I'm kind of scared. Oh, excuse me. All right, first off, Mexico. We stayed in the resort, five-star resort. You'll understand why I say 5-star, but we went on an all-inclusive week to Riviera Maya, I think it's called. The resort was called Blue Bay Grand Esmeralda. It's a really nice resort, I have to say. Oh, excuse me, goddamn. Yeah, it was really nice. The food was great. The beach was great. Everything was pretty great. An average and overall. The bar, that was pretty great. So all inclusive, you have like free food and free alcohol. Basically an open bar, and I mean every day we would, me and my family, we would drink a lot because it's free. Might as well, you paid for it. Fuck. So we would order like a mojitos, Doritos, pina coladas, margaritas, you know, anything you want. Rum and cokes, beer. I would often, like, you would go to the beach, you would probably get like 2 beers for yourself, for the one beer for the road and one for the beach or whatever. Always had a drink in the hand and always had food in the belly. It was a great fun experience. It was really hot. It didn't rain all week, so that was great. But the reason why I say 5-star was our room. We were in a small, well, not small, pretty average building, I guess. Pretty good room. It was a 2-bedroom. It had 2 beds, and I think they said they were doubles, maybe like queen sized. But I was sleeping alone in my bed. But man, those beds weren't big. Like my brother was sleeping with his girlfriend, and there's no place for 2 people on that bed. It's really small, so that was kind of the first thing that disappointed me. Now I'm not gonna be like all negative Nancy because our room wasn't too good, so I had a shit week. But it kind of I was expecting a bit better, I guess, from a 5-star hotel resort. So yeah, our AC, first of all, the beds weren't great. Second of all, our AC was broken. Third of all, our patio door to go on our balcony was sort of broken. Our fan in our room, our ceiling fan, stopped working 5 days in for some reason, and we fixed it somehow, but it was really stupid. There were lots of ants in our room, in our bathroom, specifically. Many ants, little tiny ants, but they would come from the ceiling, from the fan inside the ceiling. They would come down and come to the sink to get some water, and the ants everywhere. 4th, 5th, cockroaches. We saw 1 or 2 cockroaches. That's not, it's Mexico, but I mean, it's a 5-star resort. You can actually try to control them, I guess. I don't know. We also had little like spider bugs, but that's because we forgot to throw away a can of like Coke or something. So like fucking hundreds of little tiny spiders around it and shit. So that was pretty gross too. So yeah, we had a pretty shitty room, but we had a great time because you only go to your room to like grab a beer in the fridge and like sleep. So we managed through a week with that. So let's go on to the excursions. Let's move past the room, the food, the beer, the drinks, and everything. Whoosh. The resort was pretty big, a pretty big pool. Yeah, the beach was great. Sun was hot. The water was hot too. Great time overall. Now I'm gonna move on to Tuesday. Bada bing, bada boom. So that was like a whole week, 7 days, Sunday to Sunday. On Tuesday we went, me and my family, we went on a catamaran. I don't know how you say it, but catamaran in French. Catamaran. Who? All right. It's not Badcast if it doesn't crash. Anyways, we went on a fucking boat. All right. This excursion was about $100 each. We were 5. And it was really great. The weather was pretty good. The weather was great for me. Anyways, it was pretty windy. Our guy who organized our stuff said it wasn't going to be windy, but you know, Mexico, they said the weather can change anytime in a spin of a dime or whatever. Anyways, it ended up being pretty windy, and a bit of storm came in later. So we went on a boat. To our destination was an island called Isla Mujeres. It's a really small island. I think it covers about 1,000 kilometers square, like everywhere, whatever, surface. But it's a really long island, but really thin. Like if you go like in the middle, in the largest part of the island, you can see the ocean from both sides. So you're in the middle of the road and you look to your left, there's the ocean. You look to your right, there's the ocean. Like on the top of the streets, you know. And so yeah, we went on the boat, and we were supposed to do 45 minutes around that of snorkeling. I've never done snorkeling before because I had the chance once before, and I couldn't because weather wouldn't allow it. So this time we went on snorkeling. First of all, my feet are pretty big. They're large. I have large feet for some reason. I don't know. Large feet. So they passed me flippers. You had to have flippers, goggles, and a snorkel, and a life vest. So they passed me flippers. I'm like, they're 10 to 11 US size, you know. And I try to put them on, and I'm like, shit, man, this is too tight. I can't put them on. You know, I can try to force them, but I don't want to break them. So I'm like, I'd like bigger size flippers, and they're like, nah, it's the biggest we have. So I'm like, what? Alright. So first of all, I'm really bummed out because I can't really go, but I managed. Pushing through, I fucking slammed my feet in those fucking flippers and fucking bam, made them fit, you know. I think I probably broke one of the flippers because my feet are too big, I guess, but they're not that big. They're just like, I don't know, whatever. So the flippers would barely fit my feet. and then they rushed us into the water like, go, 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 jump in the water! Ah! Like, it was pretty stressful. I wasn't expecting that. But they just fucking threw us in the water, like fucking screaming at us, just jump in the water like we're gonna die or some shit. But it ended up, we did about like 10 minutes, 15 minutes max of snorkeling. We didn't see any, I didn't see much. I saw like a couple of fish and dead corals, because like 70% of the coral reefs are dead now because of tourism. Whoops. But they rushed us out of the water because the waves were too big. The wind was too strong, so they just said fuck it, everyone back in the boat. So once again, I couldn't do snorkeling because of the weather. So whoops. So that kind of sucked, but the boat ride was excellent. Really nice weather, open bar too, so even more drinks. Yeah, that was a Tuesday. Boom, done. It was a boat ride. We went. Actually, it's not done. Sorry. I'll make this quick. We went on the boat ride. Arrived at the island. Ate. No, we didn't eat at first. We arrived at the island and we rented golf carts. Sadly, I don't have any photos of the island or the boat because they're on another camera and I'm too lazy to take the SD card and shit, so whatever. Deal with it. Sorry. I'll probably have pictures while I talk about stuff. Probably not this one because I don't have pictures of this. Yeah, we arrived at the island and we rented a golf cart for transportation because we had like, excuse me, an hour and a half or 2 hours on the island of free time, you know. So we rented a golf cart and it was hectic as fuck. Like, imagine going to like India where everything, or Japan, like the traffic is fucking bonkers, you know. Everyone's in either taxis or motorcycles, you know. So it's fucking hectic. Everyone's fucking shit, man. The traffic, and my brother was driving the golf cart and was like, we were just like, oh god, going like fucking 20 kilometers max per hour, and like just going the small roads, all the one ways and shit, and we like, I don't know, it was really fun. But it was scary as fuck. We would just like drive around the locals and like go in their like small alleyways and shit. It was really, really weird. But it was a really big culture shock, I guess. Because you see everyone like in their real habitat, and it's kind of weird to say. But their real houses, and like it was kind of poor. One thing I realized about Mexico is they're pretty poor. They kind of live on tourism. So we were like mostly Quebecers. Excuse me. Mostly Canadians in our resort. But I mean, everything is pretty much either abandoned or poor. Everything is square. They don't have like the Canadian or American triangle roofs. They're all pretty much square. And everything has a Coca-Cola on it. Like, we went on some pretty deep, like really hobo fucking village kind of stuff. Like, no one lived there, and like abandoned houses, and you know, like a fucked up bar with like 2 people inside. And like everything has a Coca-Cola sign on it. I'm like, holy shit. I've never seen that many advertising for one thing in such a poor place. So that was kind of weird. But except for that, it was pretty good, nice. The island was nice, was hot. So then after that, we went to eat. We ate a buffet, as usual. And then we came back to the resort. So that was a full day thing, and I really recommend it if you have the chance. Hopefully if you go to Mexico, try to do some catamaran, and I don't know, do something. It's fun. So that was my Tuesday. Now Wednesday was a relaxation day, I guess. I don't know. I didn't do much. Mostly go on in the sun. Now, yeah, I don't tan. By the way, you can't see that at all. But I have like a peeling skin or whatever from fucking sunburns. I only burn in the sun. I don't tan. For some reason, it just runs in the family. I'm condemned white guy. Really white and nerdy. Yeah. So that was a Tuesday. Wednesday didn't do shit. Drank and relaxed, I guess. And now we go to Thursday. Woo! I should probably not take shots of this. This is probably like more of a sipping whiskey. This ain't Jack Daniels. Ugh. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Yeah. Alright, Thursday. Thursday we went to Chichen Itza. For you who don't know, for whoever don't know, y'all don't know about this. Chichen Itza is a Mayan village plaza place. It was a ancient Mayan plaza, I guess you could say, where they built a monument. The Mayans invented calendar and shit and math. They were the first civilization to use the 0 as a number. They invented like calendars and they guessed seasons and stuff. They calculated that shit. I don't know. It's a really weird Illuminati fucking smart ass people over there. Anyways, Chichen Itza is like ruins. Probably post some pictures while I talk. So we went there to visit on a tour. It was about a 4-hour drive from our resort, but it was well worth it, in my opinion. So we went there, and it's pretty straightforward. We visited a hotel near Chichen Itza and the place itself. It's all monuments, really big monuments that the Mayans built. I'm just gonna stop right here. Alright. I stopped it before it crashed. Sorry. As I was saying, so Chichen Itza, they built the pyramids there. They used those pyramids to determine the cardinal points, north, south, west, east. Like, it's too long to explain, but basically they were counting days and seasons and months and stuff, and they created calendars, and that's why the whole 2012 bullshit happened, because their calendars stopped at 2012, but they just wanted to stop there. I don't know. So Chichen Itza's main attraction, I guess, is the big pyramid in the middle. I forgot the name, but whatever. It has 91 steps on each side, on the 4 sides of it. 91. If you do 91 times 4, it gives 300. Fuck, I'm dumb. 364, I believe. Let me just verify that so I'm not dumb as fuck. Yeah, 364. 91 times 4 equals 364. 364 plus a step. When you go up the steps, there's a like a little stage, like a little step in the middle on top of it, in the middle of the top of the pyramid, and that's 365 steps total. And those, you can guess why, are the days of the year. They guessed on how the light, the sun, the steps, and just, I don't know. I don't know how they did it, but every step was one day. And with those 4 sides of the pyramid, they could guess which season was which season was a windy season, and which one was a rainy season. So they knew that instead of the spring and autumn or whatever, they would start planting their crops for food. Ugh. And during the seasons where it didn't rain, they went to war, because they were it's either war or farming in that time. I don't know, before Jesus Christ. Anyways, I'm not explaining this well. It's a pretty interesting story. You can look them up if you want. They also found Venus in the sky, and with the placement of Venus, they could guess it's now time to plant the crops also, because Venus is anyways, they were fucking masters of time. Those Mayans, man, they knew a lot of shit. So we visited those little monuments, kind of old stuff, ruins. I don't have the video of it because my brother does. Fuck, I'm fucking dying. The most interesting part for me was the architecture of the monument itself. And I'm kind of skeptical because it's so fucking well made. It kind of seems fake, but it probably isn't, because it's, I don't know. It's one of the 8 wonders, man-made wonders of the world now. Anyways, the most interesting part for me was in front of the pyramid, in front of one of the steps, like stairwells, whatever you want to call them. Because the Lord, leader, fucking dictator, would stand on top of the fucking pyramid, and when you clapped, and when you're downstairs, when you're at the feet of the pyramid and you clapped in the middle of the stairway to heaven, the sound created from your clap, your vibration, sound wave, whatever, it would bounce back, because the way that I'm really shit explaining, but the way that the stairs were made, it made it so the sound would bounce back and give you like a fucking weird ass noise. So when you clapped, you could hear the feedback from your clap as a little chirp, like kind of a bird singing, and like a bird chirping, like beep beep beep. Kind of sounded like Star Wars, like gun sounds. But the legend was that every time someone clapped, you could hear a Quetzal sing. Quetzal is one of the legendary birds that the Mayan liked, or worshipped. I don't know, fucking know, man. So it's it makes kind of a bird noise. So they said like every time you clap, the bird sings back. I don't know, but it was really interesting because the acoustics and everything from that place. Unfortunately, we could not go up the stairs because it's now like a preserved place and shit. We also visited their playing grounds for their rubber ball game. They used to play a game with a rubber ball, and it's basically soccer, but you play with your hips. And during like tournaments, when the enemy team, the team who won, had to behead the captain. The captain from the winning team would behead the captain from the losing team. So it was kind of a sacrifice game shit. So basically you would just slice that fucking guy's head. And yeah, so that was Chichen Itza, really flat land. They kind of built it. They fucking built the flooring, like the grass and shit. They put dirt in there. I don't know. They did a lot of stuff, which was kind of overwhelming at some point. That's pretty much it about Chichen Itza. On the way back, we stopped on the road. We stopped on the way to the resort. We stopped at a cenote. For those who don't know, a cenote is basically like an underwater well, like a cave system, because Mexico gets its water from caves, underwater rivers basically, and that's why we can't, like the North Americans can't drink their water because it has a lot of fucking minerals in it, and we can't digest those minerals, so you couldn't drink tap water. You had to drink bottled water. Anyhow, cenote is basically just an underwater cave. The one we stopped by was basically just a big circle, just drilled into the ground, and we would go downstairs and just swim in that. The water's really cold but refreshing. Was a really nice spot, as you can see here in the photos that go by while I talk. Hopefully, if I have the guts to edit this. But yeah, the cenote was pretty good, refreshing and shit. It was cool. And then we went back to the resort. On the way back to the resort again, we one of our tour guides or whatever dude took pictures of us hopping off the bus, and they actually, I think it's kind of a tourist trap, but we bought it anyways because it was to pay for his school, because he was kind of a kid, like probably like 17 or some shit. This is a bottle of alcohol. I'm not gonna open it right now because I don't want to open it by myself, you know? I don't know. I want to share it with my family before, because only me and my dad and my brother went. So they took a photo of you out of the bus, and this is the photo that they took. They put you on a, it's called Extabentum. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of like tequila, I guess. So they put you on the top of the bottle, $20. I mean, why the fuck not? 30% alcohol. It's a pretty clear kind of. It has a really weird taste though. It has a kind of anise, licorice taste, but also a honey back end. So it's a really hard shot at first, but then it cools down and it's kind of a sugary sweet honey. Also has like kind of a small tequila flavor to it. So it's a pretty weird alcohol. It's kind of syrupy too. It's really weird, but it's pretty good. And I said, might as well. We have a fucking alcohol bottle with our faces on it. Might as well buy it, you know what I'm saying? So that's some good shit. And then we came back to the resort, and you know, that was a full day thing too. That was about $100 also, which was well worth it, in my opinion. And now that was my Thursday, and then we go, I think Friday or Saturday. Was it Saturday? I'm getting my days mixed up, but either Friday or Saturday. No, it was Friday. No, it was Saturday. Anyways, Saturday, sure, Saturday. We went to Playa del Carmen, which is kind of a downtown, kind of Ottawa-looking Rideau Center kind of chilling place, Bayward Market, whatever it's called. We went there. It's not bad, guys. We went there Saturday to do some shopping, because might as well, you know. I gotta spend money to stay happy. So we went there on Saturday, and it was pretty cool, really hot. Some cool looking shops and stuff. Not much to talk about there. It was pretty much just shopping malls and shit. My camera's gonna stop in 3 minutes for some reason. Alright. Alright, let's keep her going. So yeah, we went to Playa del Carmen on Saturday, and that was pretty great. Well, it was average, you know. I bought a cigar, a Mexican cigar, and some gifts for my friends. And that's pretty much it, I guess. Most of the time we just stayed at the beach and ate, drank, faded. Nothing else much to talk about, you know. Alright, so that was pretty much my trip to Mexico. Not much to talk about, just like 2 excursions and a shopping spree. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna fix that timer thingy. Now don't move now. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Also, no emails this week because, well, I was in Mexico, so it didn't really ask for emails. Just gonna check real quick. Alright. Nope, no emails. Alright. I have a couple of spam emails, but I'll accumulate them for another episode. That was pretty much my trip to Mexico. I mean, there's nothing much else. Didn't buy anything really. It was really relaxing. It was a great time. Recommend it. If you ever go to Mexico, go to a resort, don't drink the tap water. You'll get sick. Get your shots, because you don't want to get diarrhea. I almost got it, but only for a day, so that was alright. So I guess that's pretty much it for episode 52. I'll edit this tonight and put it up tomorrow. Oh fuck. It's too much, that's fucking too much, man. It's like a quarter of the bottle right there. Like a one third, yeah, 1/3 of the bottle right there. Whoops. Alright, I guess that's pretty much it for episode 52. A year of Badcast. shit, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I missed, like, I forgot to upload once, I think. And I uploaded like 2 Badcasts on my phone. So we're on a pretty good streak, I guess. Pretty good track record. Anyways, as always, thank you for watching. And Facebook.com/thebadcast, Twitter.com/beerandduke. Send me an email at mark20canlive.com. You know, I guess I kind of wanted to stop at 52. To be honest. But at this point, might as well keep her going. Might be the only thing, maybe not the only, but might be one of the small number of things that the handful of things that keep me sane at this moment. So yeah, thanks for watching, I guess. Here's to another year of Badcast. That'll cure your throat disease. Fuck. All right, and I'll see you next week. Jesus. I'm gonna go to bed with this.